Hello everyone, welcome to the new update and the new event, Race to the Zenith. And we're going to be racing to try and earn ourselves the Ligier LMP3 car. So, again, this is pretty similar to the Duquesne car. In fact, in reality, these two cars have the same engine, the Nissan 5.6 litre V8. So I went all level 1 upgrades straight off the bat, just because you're going to need them. So I just did that, and we'll try and keep it as cheap as possible after that. But yeah, just for M dollar updates, upgrades are, you know, that's fine. So, and also with the start of the event, you get the 3 hours of instant service and instant R&D. So your M dollar upgrades applied instantly, and yeah, I wanted to get that done so then I didn't have to wait and watch ads to get upgrades on the car. And then our first event here is at Daytona. So the Duquesne event was all at Sebring, so we're getting at least some different tracks here, but it was fun to just learn the Sebring track. But here we are at Daytona, and this is pretty simple. Finish a lap in 1 minute and 50 seconds. And just getting used to this car. This car, it's pretty much like the Duquesne. It's slow top speed. You can see 285 there. And remember, these upgrades have kicked in, so this is all level 1 upgrades. And yeah, around Daytona, we're kind of battling to get up to 300. So, but it's not supposed to be the LMP1 or the hypercars or something like that. It's an LMP3 car. It's supposed to be one of the sort of it's a third division, if you will, if you think of it that way. So yeah, that's not supposed to be going 400 k's an hour down the Mulsanne straight. I was waiting there, keeping the time there. Just, you know, a bit of maybe bot management is going to be required. So yeah, just trying to keep it. If you've got 1 minute 50, use 1 minute 50. Right, now we've got some cars on track, and this is also pretty simple. We're in 10th place. We've got to overtake 6 cars. Yeah, no big problems here. Stage 1, it's pretty simple. So this is really, we just breeze through this. So yeah. It'll be interesting to see these two cars, the Duquesne and the Ligier, race each other this year, because these are the 24 cars, but they're still racing this Ligier, I think, in 2025. And because there's no newer car than this, but there is a newer Duquesne that has a different motor, that has a twin-turbo Toyota motor. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see these two cars going at it. Come on, Silver, get out of the way. And here's our Canadian friends again. This time, who was it last time? It was Gunner giving us a hard time with the Duquesne, and now it's Miller. I think, yeah, this is similar guys to the last time. He's in a little Nissan. He's the last guy we got to overtake. He was being slow. It was the GT4 car. You can see here the GT4 car. I think he's got top speed on me there. I think if the straight is longer, I was getting a WhatsApp message, so I just clipped that there. But I think if that straight was longer, I think that GT4 car goes faster than us, than this Ligier. I remember the Ligier cars of the 1980s, watching Formula 1, the Ligier team. I remember René Arnoux and Jacques Lafitte. They scored some podiums in the Ligier cars back then. And then Alain Prost bought the team, changed it to Prost GP in the 90s, and then that went bankrupt, unfortunately. So yeah, that's what happened. That's my sort of history of what I know about Ligier. But yeah, there was a time when they were doing pretty well. What is it, cat? The cat is kitty cats, you know. Right. So here's another one. As again, this first event is pretty simple. Also, the cars you're racing against are the GT3 and GT4 cars, so they're kind of sort of equally matched with you. You're not going up against hype cars or LMP2 car, LMP1 cars. So yeah, nothing too difficult here. You can see not even halfway around the lap, and we're in first place. And now we just have to pull a gap on Stuart here. We have to win the race by, I think it was 100. Is it 100 meters or 100 yards? Yeah, I always just make sure that it's I'll make sure I'm well enough ahead, and then draw them in at the end rather than trying to just keep that gap. So have a look at the top speed here. We're coming off the embankment, and 275. So now we're on the straight part. We'll get to about 285, 284, and hit the brakes for the chicane. Yeah, so at this point, pretty much, yeah, it's the same engine as the Duquesne, so it's performing the same. That's pretty accurate, because that's kind of what was happening with the Duquesne as well. You don't make 300 in these cars, so yeah, it's, if you ever get a chance to watch like the IMSA or the European Endurance, have a look, because yeah, then you'll see these cars. So I was just checking the distance there. So have a look at those races, because it's quite interesting to watch these cars race each other. And there we go. And that is stage 1. Cat is knocking over everything. Thanks for sponsoring this video with noise. Anyways, guys, that's stage 1. Stage 2 is on the way. There's some little rewards for stage 1, yeah. And yeah, so stay tuned for stage 2 and the other stages, and have a good time all the time, guys. Cheers.